It's the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Tampa. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. Looks like the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Ridge, 19 Tiger.
Handoff headed right. Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Trap 60. Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. On the give, this is Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one not close to where it had to go, and this drive is going to be... in from the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. Move slated downs to approach here from the 40. Hall takes it straight ahead. Breaks the tackle, still Approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play action, McCarthy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Third down, give to Hall. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give the Jets a first down.
First down, Jets.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the gun, it's Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They go right back to Hall. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Off play action, it's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that will get that first down. He couldn't do it right there.
And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
No run, it's Moss. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Milton to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, Well, it's 6 the other way.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Will McDonald there on the tackle. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Bales out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find payday.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Milton back to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Ready, go!
Here's the give to Irving. That's a lane past the 45. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. 19-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Milton. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves.
Milton. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And 2nd down only works after a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready. Cowboy. Kevin Pirates.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It fed to the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. It's on target to Moore. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hall running between the tackles. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's more on the quick slant. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not only sinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll run this with Irving. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
2nd and 10 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throw on 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Jets take their first time out. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And it's picked off, but, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Out of the backfield, looking for Breece Hall there. So 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, is exactly how you get it done.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
To throw, Milton. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here he is on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Wangu now to return. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Running this with Hall. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Chris Braswell there for the tackle. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now McCarthy. The right side, caught by Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3,
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense. trying to chew up that clock.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him, thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. It's Hall on the carry. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Milton to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Nowhere to go with it, so he just slows it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. He's got it in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Hall goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. McCarthy going to keep it himself. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Folk with a point after. And the Jets lead by 15 now. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Carry here for Irving. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
That's incomplete left side. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Cavity Lions.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and cut to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Next on the crosser. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. This is Allen on the give. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Moore going to motion over right. Allen again. And this time the defense rallies to him. He's stopped for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Once again, Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Milton back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Irving on the inside give. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18, Rattler, 8.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Come on.
Milton now. Got a man. This is Evans. A strike for 23 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Cougar 19.
Here's Milton. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They go play action on first. And the man is there to knock that away. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll throw it again. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, though they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
18 Cardinal.
Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Across the 45 and still going. Along the sideline inside the 25. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Going after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Johnson now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now it's Irving. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Right side, hauled in by Godwin. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Going with Irving here. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 side. 70. Hot 70. Hot 70.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing now, Milton. On target to Godwin. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers make it an 18-point game. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Wangu now to return. Good look so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The drive starts with a run by Moss. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Running on 2nd with Moss. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
2nd down, another run by Moss. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, they did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Steady.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Milton. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Rocco 80. Rattler, 18, go.
To throw, Milton. Into the hands of Cole. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! 79 Broncos!
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 45.
To throw it on first down. On target to his back when we go down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is caught inside the 15. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten